So it really looks like we have 8:35, maybe 8:36. Richard Smith with Caliber Home Inspections, inspecting homes and protecting dreams. Here to answer any questions that you might have. So please, if you think of anything, feel free to bring it by and we can do our best in answering your questions and giving you maybe some tips on how to maintain your house. I've got my tip log and we're pushing spring, but I might take a look at what we have for winter left that we haven't covered lately. Hey Alexis, thanks for showing.
Hey Richard, how's it going?
Good. Any comments this week or any questions that we can address?
You know, it's always a hard thing because nobody ever has questions, and I think that's because we have really clear reports and really good follow-up. I think I think there's a question about a deck, and then also a question about the termites and why they can't inspect if it's bonded. But the deck hadn't been inspected yet. I think Terry's doing that today, I believe.
Okay.
Um, I believe, but we got everything sorted out. So
Well, good.
yeah,
That's
everything
exciting.
comes together.
And I may cut it short. I've got a long way to go today too myself. But we'll see if anybody shows up, we'll just go from there and see
Right.
see what we've got. Um, Let me go through this winter thing. All right. I say turn off hose bibs. I just turn mine back on. I'm using them. Not after last night's rain, but I put some seed down, trying to make the house look good for spring. Let's
Yeah,
see.
now's the time to get started. We planted our trees, and
Oh
I'm hoping
yeah.
they're looking good. I haven't I haven't been outside to look at them yet today. Oh, are you
Uh,
there? I
yeah,
think you're
I
frozen.
am. I am reading
Oh,
my list and you know, I think I'm probably going to do that this weekend. I have uh I have a well and water heater like everybody else, and then I've got also a filter, a sediment filter because of the well. And I have been losing water volume, not pressure, but volume. And it's because it's a little restricted from the filter. So I'm going to change the filter this weekend. And I'm going to, while I'm at it and getting my hands wet, I'm going to flush the the pressure tank. And that's cycling it on and off a number of times, letting what happens right at the end of a cycle of flushing a tank or taking the pressure off a tank is the bladder changes a little direction a little bit and the sediment in there gets fed through. So I have one area that does not have a screen and I have it go directly from that tank into a shop sink. So I'm gonna clean that out and it's just a matter of cycling it on and off a number of times, then letting it rinse. I have a water heater like everybody else. I'm going to flush my water heater. What that means is I let the hot water out of the tank. Well, not all of it, but I turn the water heater off so it's not boiling hot. And I let the temperature go down a little bit, and I will put a garden hose on the bottom of that valve at the bottom of the tank, and then I let some water run through there, and any sediment that's in the water heater will actually get flushed out.
how often
Yeah,
would you do something like that?
that's a good question. Every year, couple years. The
Hmm.
thing is, if you put something off a couple years and you don't see it and you don't see any result of it, then it's like one of those things. I think it's a lot like maintaining your car. There's a lot of things that you're supposed to do. And if you did everything, you'd be working on your car every quarter, doing some major flush or refill or something. And I just drive my car. My car's been very, very good to me. And I have to work on my car now. But yeah, I'm doing the flush on the filter, so I'm just going to keep going. I'll just do all three. A lot of people, a lot of people don't even do it, but the way you do it is you just attach a garden hose to it. It's easy if it's in the garage. It's safer. Mine's in my basement, so I've got to get it out or just turn it on barely and put it into a bucket, which my tank is on the floor, so I don't have any area room for a bucket.
Hmm.
So
Feel like that could make sure you attach the hose fully all the way so it doesn't spew all over.
yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah. Towels,
Sounds like
water
you
is
need like walkie-talkies or cell phones and have somebody at the other side turning it on and off.
yeah, walkie-talkies. The walkie-talkies turned into a cell phone.
That is
I
true.
I asked someone, I asked someone, yeah, why don't we get walkie-talkies? They said, you got a phone? Yeah, okay.
I ain't worried about dropping a walkie-talkie as much as I am a phone.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I guess we're showing our age a bit.
We are. All
Hilarious.
right. So that's one of the things you might do in the winter is flush all your water systems. So,
How long does it take for if you flush it, like you turn it off, how long would it take for that it to get the water back hot?
it depends how much you flush out. If you try to drain the whole thing, yeah, then it wouldn't take too long. It
Oh,
uses a lot of energy to do it, but it wouldn't probably 15 minutes, 20
oh,
minutes.
that's not bad at all.
No, no, I usually don't get that much out. I usually just take it from the bottom and
Hmm.
try to turn it on and off a couple times, make sure it's not leaking when I'm done. And I make a note to myself that to go back and check any valves that we turned on and go back the next day and make sure they're not leaking or dripping. So that's a good time to stop, I think, and be nice a quick one. Say flushing your water system. That's it. Cleaning your water system. All right. So I'm going to sign off there. I've got an inspection to run off to. Richard Smith, Caliber Home Inspections, inspecting homes and protecting dreams. And we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.